What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Game Changers Podcast. NBA playoffs tonight. We're getting into. Let's get right into the Denver and Timberwolves game, man.
Yep.
Go out to Jokic, Jamal, all the bad defenders, Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, the whole team. Just go at them. Yeah, they're all bad defenders. Yeah, just they don't got people that could defend the rim, and if he is there, he's still more athletic than them, and just got to be able to finish when we do.
Is there discipline involved in just staying in that attack mode?
Yeah, you gotta. Just sometimes you gotta know when to attack and when the right moments, and just if it's your time to shoot it or pass it. But either way, if you just break the paint, you're gonna have a shot, or someone else is gonna be open.
So yeah, I mean, I get it. It's playoff time. Jaden McDaniels, I guarantee, I understand you gotta be up on your, you gotta feel yourself a little bit and know that nobody can beat you. You gotta feel like that, but to say nobody on Denver can guard you because you guys won a game, I don't think it's a good look, and I think it's gonna put more pressure on y'all to win. And honestly, I don't think y'all gonna win another game.
Well, that is not gonna age well. He just stuck his foot in his mouth.
So he said that after the game.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that was post game. That was a post game interview, and it just wasn't, to me. It's like, I mean, the Nuggets did win the title in 2023. They're not too far off of their last title, so they're still in there to, compete to get to the finals. It's not like you playing one of the best teams in the league. So to kind of poke the bear and poke Jokic, because Jokic, he like to act like he don't care about hooping, and he just want to go and go back home and take care of his horses, and he don't really care about basketball, but he care about ball. He don't like losing. He gonna go out there and compete. And I think Timberwolves, they stole one. I mean, Ant-Man gonna do his thing. They do got Gobert, one of the best defensive players throughout the last 10, 20 years. Even though people don't like Gobert, you can't take away his blocking ability. His blocking ability is one of the best we've seen. But
I watched that game, though. That was some bullshit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought it was about to be a blowout. Denver was up big. Seemed like the crowd was rocking, and it was all Denver. And was trying to, I don't know if he be playing hurt. I don't know what's going on, bro. But I basically turned the channel.
Yeah.
And kind of caught a headline that said that this series was tied 1-1 and had to go and look it up. And I'm like, wait a minute. What?
They were just getting whooped.
Ant-Man in the game with 30 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna have to really show improve now, since he done. And he ain't just speaking for himself, bro. Like, when you do shit like that, you talking for the whole team.
Yeah.
So now everybody got to come out there and play 110%.
I mean, but who on Denver the best defender on their team though?
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, probably Aaron Gordon.
And that's not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gordon. Yeah,
they ain't really saying much.
they can guard McDaniel.
Defensive player.
Yeah. Aaron Gordon is Aaron Gordon. I mean, you don't think of him, but he can. He can. You know, if he got to go out there and do what he got to do, he can do it. I mean, you can go back and look at that title run. He was doing what he was supposed to do in those games defensively for them to get to the chip. But to say that they just not a deep, they're not gonna be able to do anything with y'all. Come on, man. Like we can just do whatever we want as long as we get to the paint. Like, nah. Y'all are just gonna do whatever y'all want, just like Boss Man Jay said. They were just down. They didn't even. They obviously played a bad game. They got they got they got comfortable, and they let the game slip. They shouldn't have did that. If they didn't
Jokic
get,
went 1 for 7 from 3.
yeah, I
And
mean,
you know he not
So
gonna
he
have no
just
game
missing
like
wide
that
open
every night.
shots.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have no bad game like that every night.
yeah, they
Because they was
they
doing the pick and roll up top with him. He was getting wide open threes. He was missing.
yeah, you getting comfortable. I mean, I feel like that's getting comfortable because when you're hooping, you can't get comfortable. You have to keep your foot on the gas at all times, even if you up
Man,
10,
but
15.
you got to play like you down the whole game
Yeah,
until that
exactly.
clock hit 0-0. You got to play like you down the whole
Exactly.
game.
That's exactly the mentality in order for you to win games. I mean, you could be up 15, 20 points with, 10 minutes, 12 minutes to go in the game. You got to act like you said, you got to act like you down. Or else you're going to let these games slip just like that. You know?
Yep, and we've seen it happen plenty of times.
But we're not used to seeing that happening with Denver.
Nah, they usually lock in. They usually got a good game plan. They know what they're gonna do through the game to keep the lead. They're not gonna do silly stuff to give up the lead. So yeah, that was definitely out of character for Denver.
But Jaden McDaniels, I like that shit, man. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
get
just,
it.
I
I
get
get
what
it.
he, like you said, I get what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, maybe you should have waited.
Added pressure. That's just added pressure.
Maybe
That wasn't
maybe
needed.
you should have waited for a statement like that though. Not
that's
1-1. Maybe y'all up 3-2 or the
Maybe you
series.
should have said it 0-0. Maybe
Well,
I
fix
don't
it.
know.
they
That might
should
not
have
have
been
been
up
good either. They
2-0
might have
lead
got
before
swept.
shit like that. But to lose and then win and say that, you gotta be a bold motherfucker, boy.
Shout out Natasha Marie.
Yeah, you definitely got to be bold because I mean, look who you going up against. It's not the play. I mean, if this was the play in, I would have been like, all right, you know.
Yeah,
But
one and done. But shit, boy, you got 5 more games to play.
Hey man, we ain't got Draymond in the playoffs. We need some bad boys. Let's get it. Let's get him started.
But yeah, I don't
So,
know when game 3 is here. It's probably tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see who ends up taking that. But I feel like the Wolves ain't gonna win another game, man. Ain't gonna have to be out there looking like Jordan for them to take another game. So
man, and stop limping around like you fucking hurt. And then at the end of the
Gotta
game,
do that.
not turn the damn channel. And then have to find out the very next day that y'all actually won. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was a blowout. So, hey, great effort. Y'all played to the end of the whistle. Minnesota Timberwolves. But that's
I
the
know the boys
series.
in the locker
And
room.
one thing,
I know they got on his ass after that.
say that
You
again.
speak for yourself. I said I know they got on his ass after that. After that interview, speak for yourself, not us, man. Don't be putting that extra pressure on us like that.
But one other thing I wanted to say about this series is it's too damn late. I'm in the central time zone. By the time this shit is halftime, I'm struggling to stay awake. And
That's that old
I have
man
to see
syndrome.
what happened the next day on those West Coast games.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
that old man syndrome.
yeah, it's old
Yep.
man syndrome. But also it also is just it is a cultural thing with us. We spoken about it on the show before too. That hey man, we know with sports now with social media and so many different social media pages and influencers, man, you can catch these games in spurts. and catch the highlights and catch breakdowns, and you ain't even gotta watch the whole game.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Uh,
shit. All you need is the highlights.
so back in the day, we would only get Sports Center and stuff that was on TV, so
You
we
would
would
have to
have
be
to,
glued to that damn TV.
yeah,
You
you would
miss
have
it,
to
you
be
miss it.
glued. So now we don't need all that. Like I said, multiple social media pages, multiple YouTube influencer pages that could break these things down for us. And if you are a West Coast team, somebody that plays real late, or the rest of the country can't tune in, guess what? We can just tune in on the internet.
Yep, basically. Let's move on to that Western Conference first round game with KD and LeBron. Lakers versus Houston Rockets. KD didn't play the first game, which the Lakers took. What do we got to
I
say
told
about this?
y'all. And they barely got out of there. So
Barely.
yeah. What they want about
Nah.
10?
KD no matter turn it up. Or the Houston Rockets thing gone. All our young boys, man. All y'all better step up, man. Y'all don't need KD. Come on, Jabari. We don't need KD to beat the Lakers.
Yes,
So
sir.
we might need KD to beat them. So we don't need KD. We can beat them.
Oh, yeah, they
We
just
play great
proved the other
defense.
night
They
that y'all
can't
need
stop us.
KD. Shit.
I
Well,
mean,
I'll say
that's
this.
just game one.
Well,
That
I'll say
game one.
this: if Luca come back, which I don't know the severity of his injury, but if he were to come back, y'all definitely need KD.
And they saying they saying there's a possibility that he might come back this series. So y'all might be in trouble because
Uh,
Yeah, I
y'all
don't know.
need KD, bro.
well, right now, since he ain't back, all we need to do is go and play ball because we beat Lakers on the offensive glass last game, and we still lost, though, true enough. But we got to capitalize and score this ball, though. We can beat the Lakers without KD. If it's just this lineup, LeBron and the others, yeah, we can beat them. We can whip
I
them, yeah.
said this on the last show, and I was correct in saying that the Houston Rockets are a bad shooting team with the exception of KD. And KD just such a great scorer that he can just adapt in any offense. But their offense they go in spurts and sometimes they go in drops. And that's with KD or without KD. So Udoka and his staff, that's something they gotta figure out because the spacing with Amin Thompson and Sengun, and when the boy Jabari Smith not shooting at the side of the backboard, like it's hard to score points for these guys in a cohesive offense. So same with the Lakers too now. But it just so happened you got LeBron who, if he on the court, man, and KD not on the court, that's a huge swing in the favor of LA.
Man, LeBron ain't all that.
I'm just saying, if KD not there,
they
to
get
keep
that
you
old
25.
man shit.
Go ahead, what'd you say? Go on.
They just be getting that old man points. And I just don't like LeBron. Can't take nothing away from what he's done. Can't take nothing away from what he's done because to be still playing at his age is amazing. But man, we gotta start acting like this motherfucker is just a basketball god. He definitely ain't that.
Well, I will say the Lakers are going to need Bron to try to get them through this first round. Like you said, especially if Luka does not come back in this series, they're going to need him going forward for them to think they could even get out the second round.
No, I think we at home. No, Lakers at home.
Game two gonna prove a lot. KD will be back in game two. Game two will prove a lot. If the Lakers can hold up, they ain't even gotta win game two. If they can put up a fight in game two, they have a chance. But if they don't, bro, I just don't see them winning another game.
DeAndre Ayton showed up, 19 points, 11 rebounds. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, he definitely gonna have to show up and show improve and show why the Lakers went and picked him up because throughout the season, since he's been there, he's basically been getting clowned.
Yeah,
And
averaging 8 rebounds at 7 feet tall. That's not good enough. That's
yeah,
not good enough.
he's been getting clowned. So it's like he needs to step up and be the center that LA wanted to go and grab to help their interior out when it comes to like getting the offensive boards and block shots, and you got to be a presence in there if you want to actually make a run, or else I mean you guys are just gonna get bounced. The Rockets can't get them up out of there. The Lakers gonna have to play a masterful. They're gonna have to play masterful first round of basketball, man. They're not gonna be able to just play no ticky-tack ball, man. They're gonna have to really execute. Especially with
LeBron got
KD
the
coming back.
opportunity to show out and really affect KD's legacy, because that was one of the questions on our last show. Before that, if LeBron got through KD in the first round of this without Luka and AR, the conversation changes forever. That's what he says. If KD loses to LeBron at 41, the conversation changes forever.
Well, I don't think it changes forever. I think it already is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
KD has made his bed basically. He's just trying to make a championship run and win a championship without with a team that you could say, oh, this was KD's team. But KD's never gonna have that. He went and did what he did in Golden State.
True.
He beefed with Draymond, and it got the energy got weird. He got up out of there. The big three in Brooklyn didn't work. Then he ran over and tried to do it in Phoenix. It didn't work. And now he in Houston trying to make it work. And we already know it didn't work in the first place, which was OKC. So his legacy will be that he's one of the greatest scorers of all time, but he never was somebody that was a complete leader. When you saw the team, you just saw KD and you were like, oh, he's about to just take over. Because right now, on the Rockets, KD is still a great scorer, but do you just look at him as the main complete leader to lead the Rockets to an NBA championship? I don't think anybody's going to tell you that.
He already got kind of using the burner account. Talking about them guys. They don't like that.
That's not leader. That's not leader. That's not even a leader psychology or mentality.
They're not a leader trait.
No, it's not a trait. I mean, yeah, you a part of.
So if Jordan had Twitter back then, he wouldn't be calling niggas out.
Yeah, no, he did it to their face. No, because he did it to their face. He did it straight. That's all KD probably needed to do. KD probably should have just did it to Jabari's face. Jabari, or help the boy. Show the boy how to get there. Y'all the same height. Got the almost same type of skill set, because Jabari can hit the three. You know what I'm saying? He can play.
Jabari want to be KD.
But KD is looking at it in the sense
KD can't be a mentor.
Exactly. He looking at a sense like, listen, we all here already. Nobody should be. I shouldn't have to teach or train nobody. Like, you're in the NBA, just play like it.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like, the mentality Brett Favre had when Aaron
Rodgers and Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers came behind him. That's the same mentality that Joe Montana had when Steve Young came behind him. They weren't trying to help train their replacement.
Well, KD, you starting to, you have become what Westbrook always said you were, was an old snake cupcake. Help them boys get over that hump. Don't be a cupcake.
Yeah.
And I know KD did get some flack too for playing out the regular season and then getting hurt in the practice right before the game one of the playoffs.
But is that his fault that he got hurt though?
I mean, people just the internet don't think that. And then,
I got my theories.
If you a Rocket fan, what are you thinking, man? You wait till game one of the fucking playoffs. That's
Exactly.
if I'm a
Look,
Rockets fan, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
taking back to what you just said, he made the burner account. He did the snaky stuff and did all of that. Who's to say that he's not try to demolish that guy or the team? You know what I'm saying? Hold them hostage and stuff like that. You know, because things might not be going right in the locker room amongst them. You know, so I'm gonna sit out this
Oh,
game.
it
What
definitely
y'all gonna
ain't
do
going
without
right.
me?
yeah,
He
it just
could be
comes
trying to
down
prove one.
to once again a great scorer, one of the best we've ever seen in NBA history. But outside of him scoring the ball and his leadership abilities on the floor with multiple other teams and his energy, and then now with this burner account that was found of him on X on Twitter, it just kind of puts in perspective the way that the NBA fans and I think the NBA peers really view KD. They know he's one of the greats, obviously, but when it comes to being a leader on the court of other players, I just don't think KD is that guy to be looked at like that. And it's just showing. It's just showing going into this series. Now, he may shut the critics up. He may shut me up and the critics of
I hope
what
so.
I'm saying right now. But I feel like I've seen enough of what I need to see from KD to he is who he is. So you might see some great scoring, but outside of that, I don't see him leading them to a Western Conference championship or to the finals.
I don't think they get past the second round, but I think they do have a chance to get out the first round. I hope they get out the first round because I don't want to see LeBron. I want to see LeBron get put out the first round. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
At least you're honest.
Get him out of there, then. Come on, Rockets. Don't get him out of there. He definitely is gonna do their job tonight, man. Y'all don't need KD. Y'all can do this without KD. Come on, Shepard. I need you to get
Well, he
hot
back
tonight. They
now,
said we can't
shit.
shoot. I need you to get hot. I need our man to attack that basket and lock down Luke Kennard. I can't believe I'm saying this about Luke Kennard. Come on, y'all. This is Luke Kennard. We can lock him up.
Yeah, he back tonight.
I need
so
Jabari to get out there and hit.
let's move
Oh,
it
okay,
on.
then.
So game 2 tonight, Rockets versus Lakers. KD gonna come out there and put up 40. LeBron gonna drop a good 10 piece.
40? Come on now, 10.
Yeah. LeBron gonna drop 10 tonight. Nobody wanna see him out there anyway.
Right.
But we can move on to the what Soccer Team want to
What
talk
y'all-
about. The New York Knicks.
Yeah, let's talk about. Let's get on that shit real quick.
The fall
I
that
don't
the New
feel-
York Knicks went through.
CJ McCollum was in New York last night standing on straight business. That man was with whatever. And I'm telling you, it be that Knicks crowd that'll really piss a nigga off into doing the Knicks bad. If you know anything about CJ McCollum, he a professional scorer. And this one I knew he was on was snatch. Come here, step back 3-ball, get it out the net. If you was using prop GPT, you probably would have knew he was going to be on one too. Just search any player, they got all the props graded A through F. You see the 92 at the top, they graded it 1 through 100 for you too, making it real simple. All the stats you need, deep AI analysis, really get you right this playoffs. Back to this McCollum masterclass. Bad pass leads to the breakaway for CJ McCollum, easy bang out. What I love about CJ McCollum is he been steady as hell his whole career. He gonna do his job every night. Calling 3J McCollum, get it out the net. The thing about CJ is he getting buckets no matter what. Now how much them buckets count depends on the rest of the team and how good they are. Cause CJ giving you about 20 a night every year. And in the first half, he was damn near keeping the offense alive by himself. Transition 3-ball, go ahead, get it out the net. Second half, he ain't slow down, just get him the ball. Pitch back from Jalen Johnson, he turned that corner, he straight to the Baja. Lefty scoop late. Ref, blow the whistle, that's and one. Not to mention, he telling us he hunting Jalen Brunson. Then going out there and executing, excuse me, and gets this tough ass runner to drop in the lane. He said, Brunson, them buckets is cool, but you wanted to play a little defense, my boy. Jose, we was in New Orleans together. You already know what I'm about. You should not have pissed me off, my boy. Straight to the cup, floated over Cat, easy money. McCullum was really about that action. 2 minutes left. He said, Brunson, let me have this dance. Hold on, tween, cross, almost stumbled his ass. To the cup again, laid him, boys. Now we under 2 minutes, and he's still on that same shit. He taking his time, too. This might as well be one-on-one. And it's clear as day, Jalen Brunson ain't want none of this. Blow by to the floaty. It's too easy. Tie game, under a minute. Ain't no question who getting that ball. Bump, get to my spot, fade away midi. That's tough as hell.
This is what you dream about. CJ has no problem being the villain. Look at, he's dancing right now. He's like, yeah, I love it. I love it.
We talking about the New York Knicks.
CJ McCullum was in New York last night, standing on.
That boy CJ was busting their ass.
Yeah, buddy. CJ McCollum.
Like I said at the beginning, this ain't gonna be no cakewalk. New York should win the series. They should win it. But if they lose, I would not be surprised.
It's gonna be a cakewalk, and he knows mind your fucking business.
Hey, y'all should win it. But if y'all lose, I would not be surprised.
Listen, we not finna lose this, bro.
Okay.
All right, so CJ got off 2 games. He had 2
put Brunson on skates. You ain't lying.
But let's talk about this shit, though. Let's talk about last night. Number one, that ball should not have went to Bridges. He should not be shooting the last shot at all.
Who should?
Who should? I would have put that bitch in either Cat or Brunson hand.
Should have called a damn timeout.
We had a timeout, bro. Like, why the fuck are we not using the timeout that we got? Listen, they fouled. Send CJ to the fucking free throw. He missed both of them. We still have 5 fucking seconds left on that clock. Josh Hart gets the rebound and throws it down quick. We didn't even need a fucking 3 to win the game, bro. A 2 would have took it.
Shout out, Adam.
He's on bumps.
Man, fuck you know. Fuck you know.
But yeah, man. That the coaching at the end of that game, Mike Brown, I don't think that was your best coaching job right there, because you had to have a plan in that situation. And CJ did miss 2 free throws, didn't he?
Missed them both, bro. Missed them both.
Yeah.
Missed both of them. He sure did miss both of them.
And he missed both. Hart with the rebound. No timeout called. Get it up for Bridges. Put it up for the win. And
Why?
Atlanta comes all the way back from 14 down.
Why the fuck is he taking the last shot? Why? In a situation like that, bro. Like that shit, that was just, man, listen, bro, that was just uncalled for. That, like, and we got a timeout. What are we rushing for? Brunson just knocked down a big 3.
Yeah.
But that wasn't Bridges' game to be on the move like that with the ball in his hand. He's more of a spot-up shooter type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was moving fast. I think it was just moving too fast.
The fucking timeout should have been called, bro.
Definitely timeout should have been called.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Mike Brown, former coach of the year.
And it was like, what the
Mike
fuck
Brown.
was he thinking in that situation? Like, but you would think though, with all the coaching experience that he got, you would think that once he missed those 2 free throws and we got that rebound, instead of running down the fucking court and rushing something, call the timeout and draw up a play.
Hold on, let's be fair now. Let's be fair. Because if that goes down, if that shot that Bridges put up goes down, Mike Brown looks like a genius.
Okay, true enough. He does. It looks like what would have been the best motherfucking play of the night. But it didn't go that way. And now everybody's looking at him like, why the fuck was he taking the last shot anyway? Like, nigga, you ain't that nigga. Like, ain't nobody never put you on the team and say, you the man.
He was the man for a little while.
He still wasn't no damn man shooting the last minute shot neither.
In Brooklyn, oh boy used to be the man, Mikal Bridges. His offense is taking a step back since he got to New York.
He ain't taking no backseat. He a role player that's playing his role. He put up numbers. He do. I ain't gonna lie. He play his ass off. He's a hustler. But that was not your shot. That shot was not for you to be taken. We should have called that time out. And Josh, I blame Josh Hart because he went through the motherfucker. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
We had plenty of time.
Is there plenty of time?
To call a timeout?
To call a timeout for sure. Yeah.
Now, did y'all have timeout? Y'all had timeouts left?
Yeah, we had one.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't understand why we ain't use it.
You know, as Allen said, Mikal Bridges changed his shot. And he been trash ever since.
Man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He shouldn't have shot that shit. And but don't worry about it. Knicks in 5, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You say 5? So that's the only game that
these boys ain't winning another game. And after the way that these motherfuckers talk shit about Brunson, you think?
Brunson gotta be hurt,
bro. You think?
Did you see Brunson in his feelings? Brunson got in his feelings, fool.
As he should be.
They asked him about it after the game, right? And what'd he say? Blame me. 2 words.
He ain't in his feeling. He taking accountability. Hey, that's what a man do right there. That's what a man do.
Hey,
he know he blew that game. He know he fucked that up.
That ball didn't get to Brunson's hand with the 5 seconds in it.
And that's whose hand it should have been.
Hey, but it looked like he wasn't trying to get it either, though.
Because he probably was thinking the same thing everybody else thinking. We finna call a timeout.
Yeah, you gotta come to the ball. You the general.
Yeah.
You throw a
the
general.
man.
If you
the man, if you the man on the team and you want to take those shots, you better go.
Bro, Josh Hart wasn't looking for nobody but Bridges. You had
missed it, guaranteed here. And he missed both. Hart with the rebound. No timeout called. Get it up for Bridges. Put it up for the win. And he missed it. Atlanta comes all the way back.
You saw Brunson down there. You saw Brunson down there.
Sprint your ass down court and go get it.
He was there.
No. Bridges was the only one down there. He was the only player down there.
Bro, Brunson was at the bottom on the right. Why you go to the left?
Replay that one more time.
You ain't got to do that.
Missed it, guaranteed here. And he missed both. Hart with the rebound. No timeout called. Get it up for Bridges. Put it up for the win. And he missed it.
So you telling me y'all ain't see that man standing down there?
14 down.
Well, you were the only one down.
Bro, y'all, I don't know what y'all looking at.
Video pros.
You looking at the same video I'm looking at, and he was right there at the bottom. He came
when the shot went off.
Nope. It was a dude. It was a defender down there.
So what you saying? It wasn't Brunson's fault?
Yeah, it definitely Brunson's fault, but that was Josh Hart's fault for throwing that ball to Bridges. He
gave it to the man straight ahead.
No, Josh Hart should have called the fucking timeout.
I mean, yeah. But he didn't, so he gave the ball to the man straight ahead.
Jalen Brunson could have called a timeout. Anybody could have called that timeout. If you had one. Are we sure that you had a timeout?
We had a timeout.
All in fairness, the one called timeout was the coach is the one that got the ball in their hand.
Got the ball.
But
and I blame Josh Hart and the coach.
But he did give it to the man up ahead. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just a rookie mistake.
5 seconds, bro.
Y'all can redeem yourself.
Oh, we're finna, man. Listen, we finna go up in Atlanta.
Okay.
Beat these boys by 20.
Okay.
While Boosie and the mascot dance.
Right.
Well,
you better hope so.
We gotta acknowledge the fact that the mystique of Madison Square Garden has been showing that it's been birthing a lot of villains here in the recent years. Tyrese Halliburton had a good run. Trey Young had a good run. Madison Square Garden. And, now we see CJ McCollum showing out.
Wins. There's 4 guys ahead of them active, but none of those guys are in the playoffs.
John Goble, Curtis Blair, Ray Acosta are officiating crew tonight.
at MSG. Is this the start of something special for the New York Knicks? For the Hawks, a chance to shock the league if they could go on a run and knock off the third seed.
Well, it's actually a great matchup. Like you said it in the open. I mean, since the All-Star break, they got McCollum into the starting lineup. They've been the best team in the Eastern Conference record-wise, so it would not be a huge shock. They've been.
Let's go, New York. Tomorrow night, Game 3 in Atlanta. Knicks by 20.
Damn. 20 for damn. Y'all better come out and play like that.
No, just like we said in the beginning, when we was talking about the other team, how they got comfortable and shit. The Knicks got comfortable with a 14-point lead when we should have kept our foot on these niggas' neck. Play like you down the entire game until that clock hit 000. But we didn't. We let CJ.
And
stuff like that gonna cost you the
the other side of that bracket too, DJ, with Boston being on the other side of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Boston about to probably sweep the 76ers.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Fuck, they got to do anything.
Yeah, so if the Knicks get past the first round, it's gonna be out of Boston and Philly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Boston gonna win it.
It don't matter.
I can't see it.
It don't matter.
I'm being on the real. Y'all should win this series, but if y'all don't, I would not be surprised. But if y'all do win the series, y'all not going past the next round.
The Knicks were big in this game.
I honestly can't really see y'all being Philadelphia.
You saw how we did them game 1. Okay, that's all I want to say.
The Knicks were up big against the Hawks in this game. As you can see on your graphic, man, third quarter, 5 minutes left, and the end of the game, drastic change. 32 points for CJ McCollum, 19 points for Jonathan McCominga.
And then one of them gonna have no game like that again. So yeah.
CJ McCollum might not be 32, but Kuminga, he gonna have another good game.
He might have another good game, but he ain't gonna have another game like this one. And we ain't gonna be up no motherfucking 14 going into the fourth. I mean, at the end of the fourth and lose.
I mean, it was a learning game for you. This was a learning game for y'all, but you know, games like this do cost you a series, though.
No, games like this build character. Games like this let us know that we don't want to be in this type of situation no more. Games like this will make us go into somebody else's motherfucking house and shoot that bitch up.
God damn.
This might go 7. this might go 7.
God damn.
This series very well.
This nigga took this shit somewhere else.
No, I'm talking about shooting threes. I'm talking about shooting threes.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that's all.
What that you said, man, Socrates?
You can go in there and shoot that bitch up. Number 3.
This series really. My bad. But
they better not go 7 with these boys.
Go 7 games, bro.
I can see like on the real though. I can see it going 6 or 7.
I don't see it. Knicks in 5.
Right.
What Shannon Sharp said? Tic-tac-toe. X's and O's. Knicks in 5.
All right. Don't sleep on Atlanta.
Right, y'all better start flipping up though. But
Atlanta ain't nothing to play with, man.
I don't want to interrupt.
Come on, Papa. Rally your boys up. Who gonna take that last shot? Come on, Cat.
I don't want to interrupt, but we got breaking news. Wemby is just went back to the locker room.
Yeah, you saw that when he fell on his face?
Yeah, he went.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I literally just saw that he fell on his face. That motherfucker looked like he just passed out fainted.
Dang.
Wait a minute now. You mean to tell me the unanimous defensive player of the year can't protect himself on the phone? Man, get out of here with
that. He fell.
Yeah, he fell on his face.
But he actually did he faint or did he just trip?
It looked like he fainted. Like he was like about to scream. And also he just laid down.
Oh man, I thought you said it, man.
But that changes shit, man. If Wemby is out,
no, they should still be able to beat Portland without him.
Yeah, they'll beat the first round.
Well, what about the second round though?
Man, Wemby,
I already had him going home to Denver.
Skinny ass up.
I already had him going home versus Denver anyway.
With Victor still going. Denver still beating him.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, it'd be. I don't know. It'd be good though.
We got to see what's going on with that series with Denver and Minnesota.
Yeah.
San Antonio not gonna have a hard time with who they got, Portland. They're not gonna have a hard time with them.
No. They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Denver already lost one game to Minnesota.
Yeah, Philadelphia might beat Boston tonight.
But dang,
Embiid, man, is it? Is Embiid back? Yeah, Boston shouldn't be losing to Philly though. Nah, I tell you what, JB Bickerstaff, you're gonna be on the hot seat, boy, if you don't get past this first round. If you let the Orlando beat y'all, you're gonna be on the hot seat. Where y'all at, Detroit? Where y'all at in the chat? So y'all gotta say something about JB Bickerstaff.
Well, they got a real short leash for the melanated coaches. But I think them boys come back.
You know they do.
Them boys gonna come back. Hey, MVP candidate Kay Cunningham should come back and handle business. But Orlando got a good team though.
Pablo Banchero, Desmond
Bain.
Bain.
Number 1 pick. They traded 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bain.
And your boy your boy from Gonzaga, Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
So Black.
Franz Wagner. And his
Wagner from Michigan. Yeah. So they got a nice young core, but we know that that's not an NBA championship or Eastern Conference championship team, but they're gonna go in there and do what they gotta do. And they're not gonna go down on no soft stuff. So
but we just see the Pistons after having the number 1 seed, who we would say they fairly ahead of schedule, right?
Yeah.
They're a young team themselves.
But they need Cade. I mean, Cade.
They need Cade to be 25 to 30 points, 10 to 12 assists, 8 to 10 rebound Cade every night for them.
Oh yeah.
And he can do that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Will he do that? Because now in the East, you got James Harden and Donovan Mitchell waiting on you if you get through.
Yeah.
On the East.
Well, you got the Spider.
But Wemby hurt, man. We got to see what's going on with this shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's a home game. Man.
Damn. Well, Socrates. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for all the comments, man. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.